The humidity is what gets you. I mean, there's two things. It always gets hot and humid in summer. We knew this was coming eventually.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
We were totally spoiled for most of June.
We were.
So it makes this feel.
Remember Memorial Day?
Oh.
60s and 50s, guys?
It was frigid. And we really just had the coolest June since 2003. So it has been a cool June, but now we're starting July tomorrow, and it is going to be a warm one. It was pretty warm today. Just look at this view out there. It actually looks hazy, just looks warm out there. Temperatures in the mid 70s. The weather headlines, warm and muggy and buggy overnight. The mosquitoes are crazy right now. We'll show you the skeeter meter here in a second. Hot and humid weekend and scattered strong storms possible. I think they're going to be more isolated than scattered. Tonight we've been mostly dry. We are watching to our northwest, the good old fashioned ring of fire trying to set up tonight. And what that is we've got the dome of high pressure here. And this is a perfect example. The radar and satellite shows our ring of fire. The thunderstorms that are firing up on the edge or the rim of the high pressure system, and they move clockwise. So they go like this. And when you get into this storm track, you tend to see these areas of thunderstorms move in. So far, they've been just to our west. Overnight into the morning hours, was wondering if we're going to see some try to move in tomorrow morning. I still think there's a small chance that could happen, but it's hard in this setup to kind of time these things out. So there's definitely going to be at least a chance tomorrow and Sunday. I'd say between 20-30% of a stray shower or thunderstorm, but the bigger story is going to be heat and humidity. Mid to upper 90s on Sunday and low 90s on Saturday, but it's going to feel like 100 to 105. There's our heat dome over the southeast, kind of moving east on Sunday, sitting over the Carolinas for early in next week. Starts the weekend a little bit, but it's going to stay warm next week, just not as hot as this weekend. Now, the severe weather track will be over us possibly tomorrow, but because it's so scattered, I think this might be a little overdone. It's a medium to low risk tomorrow, so we're not looking at anything widespread. That will begin to shift back to the north on Sunday as the heat really cranks up around here. So if we go hour by hour, hazy, hot, humid day tomorrow. Again, maybe 5, 6, 7 o'clock, we see a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. They won't be widespread. Sunday, kind of the same pattern, hazy, hot, and humid. Mid-90s, a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. It's going to be the humidity that makes it feel like it's probably going to be 100, 105. The dew points, this is the highest dew point air we've seen all summer as well. You combine high temperatures and high dew points, that's when it feels really hot and sticky out there. And that's why the heat indices, especially on Sunday and Monday, could hover around 105, probably just shy of heat advisory criteria, but still, you got to use extreme caution out there and get into that danger category in the middle of the afternoon. So take it easy, drink plenty of water, try to take frequent breaks as well. We mentioned it was going to be buggy, skeeter meter off the charts. Remember, we are a week removed from some heavy rain that lasted most of the week. Now we're getting a week out. That means we're going to see the hatch start, and that starts this weekend. Hazy, hot, humid weather. Mosquitoes love that. UV index, even with the haze, should be pretty high. Sunday, probably the highest there at 11. Don't let the haze and the cloud cover fool you. That sun is still intense. You can burn in about 15 to 20 minutes or less, even with clouds out there. So the weekend forecast, we'll start it on Saturday, go all the way through Tuesday for the holiday. Mid-90s all 3 days of the weekend into Monday, then low 90s for the holiday. Probably looking at a 30 to 40% chance of a pop-up storm each day. Here's the Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. I hate to say it's going to be cooler next week because 90 is still pretty warm, but that's closer to average for the middle of the week. We actually could see some upper 80s by the following Saturday as Charlotte FC comes back home.